Is your child with learning disabilities overwhelmed by complex tasks? This can be frustrating for both of you. I'm going to share some tips to help you make complex tasks more manageable. Hi, I'm Julia Ferrari. I'm an expert on learning disabilities at the Institut, and I'm passionate about ensuring that children with learning disabilities reach their full potential. When faced with tasks that involve multiple steps, many children and teens with learning disabilities feel overwhelmed, don't know where to start, have difficulty organizing themselves, or have trouble seeing the task through to the end. Chunking is versatile and is a great strategy for schoolwork, chores, and many other everyday activities. By chunking, you can help your child to break tasks into smaller, more manageable parts, which will reduce stress and increase the chances that they will be successful. Today, I'm going to walk you through the 7 steps for breaking down complex tasks. 1. Consider all of the steps necessary for a task to be completed successfully. For example, clean your room may seem straightforward, but in fact, there are a lot of steps needed to do this. 2. Break the task up into small steps that your child can complete independently. For example, make your bed and put your laundry in the hamper. 3. Give feedback. Check in with your child once they've completed the first steps and give them feedback. For example, did they forget something? Did they complete the steps properly? Do they need to go back and try again? Encourage them by highlighting their effort and successes. For example, I'm so happy you made your bed, but it looks like you forgot to put the laundry in the hamper. 4. Assign next steps progressively. Once the first steps have been completed, tell them the next steps. Continue assigning steps and providing feedback until the task is done. For example, now I'd like you to put your toys in the bin. 5. Make sure your child will be successful. It's important that you set your child up to be successful. You can do this by starting with a few steps at a time and adding more if they can handle it. For example, if your child can successfully complete 2 steps at a time, you may progressively introduce a 3rd step if you think they can handle it. In contrast, if your child struggles to complete 1 step, stick with that and don't add any more until they are successful. 6. Write it down. You can make checklists using pictures or words to help your child remember what needs to be done. This is a powerful tool because it helps build independence. Your child can gradually start checking if they have completed all of the steps on their own. 7. Involve your child. Involve your child to allow them to take ownership of the task. For younger children, you will have to do more of the planning, for example, breaking down the task and telling them which steps to complete. Involve older kids and teens in the process. This will help build independence. For example, your child has been assigned an essay to write for school. Rather than telling them what to do, have a conversation with them about the steps needed to complete this assignment. For example, research, writing an outline, writing an introduction, the body, the conclusion, and editing. They can turn the steps into their own checklist for reference, or work backwards from the due date and write down when they will complete each of the steps in their calendar. Breaking complex tasks into small steps will help your child with learning disabilities to reduce their cognitive load and allow them to experience many small successes, which will make it easier for them to complete a wide range of tasks at home and at school successfully.